Hello and welcome back to Get Fat with Matt. Today we're going to be doing brisket, slow cooked brisket, store bought, small piece, using the basic, as usual, barbecue rubs bought from the shop, no mucking around. So I'm going to rub this all up. We're going to come back later and I'm going to show you how we do beer and barbecue sauce, slow cooked brisket. Hello and welcome back to Get Fat with Matt. Today's edition is beer, barbecue sauce, beef brisket in the slow cooker. Yes indeed, I'm going to show you the easiest, simplest, quickest way to make this. Here we go, 2 onions sliced up like so, straight into the slow cooker, just on the bottom. 1 big head of garlic. All I do is this, keep it all skin on, everything, whoosh it, cut it in half, just chuck it in. Don't worry about the skin, we don't care about that, it's all a bit of flavour, it'll all come out in the end. Throw them in there, bang, done, thank you for coming. 1 bottle of beer, this is just lager, easy, put it all in there. Thank you very much for coming, put it in there, bang, done. And I'm going to use a whiskey glaze or any barbecue sauce. This one's pretty good as a bullseye whiskey glaze. And it's basically just a cup of this. All right, just whoosh, put it all in there, bang, about a cup. That's about a cup, that'll do the job, simple as that. All you do now is, I'll stir it all up, just get it all mixed in there, nice and beautiful. Get all that in there, stir it all up. It's all mixed through, onions in the bottom, garlic's in there. And earlier today, about an hour ago, I used just that rub, just a bit of brisket rub. So there's all your spices already in that. No mucking around. Fat side up. This is just a store-bought mini version. Bang, in there like so. Lid on, 8 hours, and we'll be back with barbecue sauce and beer brisket. There you go. Get Fat with Matt. We'll be back soon. Welcome back to Get Fat with Matt. Right now we're about 7 hours into this cook, this beef brisket. I'm going to take this lid off and let's see how we're going. Oh, and as you can see, have a look at that. The steam, all the juices have now squished together. The onions are caramelised, and that is as juicy can be. I reckon another 30 minutes. I'm going to pull that out. We're going to be carving it up, and we're going to make some beef brisket sandwiches here soon. Back shortly to Get Fat with Matt. Eating's next. Welcome back to Get Fat with Matt. The beef brisket, beer and barbecue edition. Right now we've been going for 8.5 hours and we're ready to unveil this lovely piece of brisket. And as you can see here, she's all done. The garlic, the onions all caramelising now. I'm going to pull this beast out. Look at that. And we're going to carve this up and we're going to see how wonderful this is. Come back to me in a second. It's time to carve the beef brisket. And they go right down the middle here and look at that. Oh, it's falling apart. It's like butter. The knife goes through it. The board's a bit running around everywhere, but that's the problem. And look at that. I'm going to slice the piece against the grain. It's juicy. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's very bloody hot. So what we've got here now is brisket, but I'm going to dunk it in the sauce. We're going to try this. Look at that. Oh, it's juicy. It falls apart. That's how you cook brisket. So now, you can make sandwiches, you can have coleslaw, however you want to do it. But a little bit later, we're going to have this on a sandwich. So I'm going to come back to you when I'm eating it in my constructed sandwich. But there we go, beef brisket with barbecue sauce and beer. Can't beat it. Get that with Matt. Welcome back to Get Fat with Matt. We're now up to my favourite part of the edition, which is eating it. And as you can see here, this is how I eat my barbecue, brisket, beer and barbecue sauce. As you can see, it's a sandwich. Swiss cheese, 3 or 4 layers of beef, pickles, tomato, raw onion. That's how you do it. So now, the problem I got now is getting my big fat mouth around it. It's a challenge. But this is how we go. Let's have a go. Amazing. Another edition of Get Fat with Matt. Beef brisket edition. See you next time.